أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, today I'm going to be discussing Surah Ibrahim, ayah number 3. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran,
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين يستحبون الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة ويصدون عن سبيل الله ويبغونها عوجا أولئك في ضلال بعيد.
the ones who prefer the worldly life over the hereafter and avert people from the way of Allah, seeking to make it seem deviant, those are in extreme error. There's a discussion that's taking place. It's a very dangerous discussion. People are saying Islam is backward. People are saying Islam is oppressive. People are saying Islam needs to become compatible with modern times. Astaghfirullah. Insan is not saying he knows better than our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In Ramadan, these people are saying our fasts are too long, meaning the laws of Allah about fasting aren't good enough for them, or this is too long. But what about the people in hot countries? It's too hot for them to fast. So will they now be fasting from Isha to Fajr? Astaghfirullah. We should remember all the time, whenever we do something, whose pleasure do we seek? Is it the pleasure of Allah? So yes, the fast may be long, but Allah gives rukhsah to the people who are not able to fast, i.e. the elderly, i.e. the people who are poorly, for example the children. But insan comes along and he says, I know better. Astaghfirullah. Do we not remember the stories from the Quran? How the people who changed their deen, what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do to them? Isn't that sufficient for us to remember that? How Allah punished these people. Do we want to be punished? Do we want to go to Jannah or do we want to go to Jahannam? Do we not remember how Hazrat Ibrahim a.s. how he was tested? He did not become a father till the age of 90. But in some narrations till the age of 100. What did he do? He remained patient and he always sought the pleasure of Allah. And because of that, because of his patience and because of his love of Allah, he became the Khalil of Allah, the friend of Allah. Whose friends do we want to be? Do we want to be friends of Allah by making Him happy? Or do we want to be friends of people who want to change the deen? Oh, this is too difficult for us. The Sahaba, how they were tested when they became Muslim. Their families, they left them. They lost their wealth. What did they do? They remained patient. They remained steadfast. So when we feel hungry and when we feel weak, what do we remember? We remember Allah, and I pray that Allah rewards us for our patience. I pray that Allah rewards us for sticking to His deen. Never ever do we want to change our deen. Do we not remember what Allah says to us? Today I perfected your deen. I've completed my favor upon you. Isn't that sufficient for us? May Allah protect us from shaitan. May Allah build Islam in us. May Allah make us the best of Muslims. Ameen. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.